Hi, this is Scott Garibay, and today I am going to be talking about Mod Pizza. So Mod Pizza is a new pizza place that just opened up. I live in Pennsylvania, and we had one open up in Brandywine in Glen Mills. So Glen Mills, Pennsylvania. So Glen Mills is Pennsylvania is kind of a middle class area, and this new Mod Pizza opened up, and we went to. So actually, it was this new restaurant, which is kind of it's not a waitress service restaurant, but it's not a fast food restaurant. It's in that block between, right? So Chipotle is a good example. I don't really consider Chipotle or like Shake Shack. I really don't consider those to be fast food restaurants. They're not wait service restaurants, right? So it's kind of an interesting. It is interesting. It falls right in between. So very, very interesting new place, right? Called Mod Pizza, and it's interesting because they built a Wegmans near where I lived, and there hadn't been a Wegmans previously. Wegmans, if you live around them, you might take them for granted, but they're very nice. They're nicer than most grocery stores because they have this option where you can go and you can just get dinner at the grocery store, which is kind of a really cool concept. And it's really nice. They have like almost this buffet style place, right? Well, they built this Wegmans, and then they built these shopping centers around Wegmans. So Wegmans is like kind of an anchor store, and they built this shopping center around Wegmans with this Mod Pizza in it. And actually, all the restaurants and the stores that went into this shopping center were kind of these new hip new type of stores. Cool stuff that people want, that's a little off the beaten path. It's not just another drugstore on the corner. It's not, just like another dollar store. It's kind of unusual new stuff, right? And this Mod Pizza was that way. So when they built this, they built a Chipotle, right? Well, I really like Chipotle, and we went to Chipotle, and I actually said to my kids. Now, my kids do not like Chipotle, so I was out and about with my youngest daughter and my youngest son, and and so I said, hey, I'm going to get a taco at Chipotle, but I know you guys don't like Chipotle. 300 feet away is this Mod Pizza. Let's go over and we'll get a pizza for you guys, right? So I didn't really choose to go to Mod Pizza for myself. The reason why I'm talking all about this is Mod Pizza is my absolute favorite, number one, top of the bunch restaurant. I am a huge fan of Mod Pizza. And the reason why is I like their food. That's the number one reason. I like the value of their food. Their pricing is fantastic. But I really, really, really like their business model. Their business model is revolutionary. We're going to talk about it in a minute, right? But so I thought it was really interesting. The way I got to Mod Pizza was just to get my kids a pizza after I had already eaten lunch, right? So we walk over, and I'm just going to sit with them and chill, and while they eat their pizza. And so we go in, and right away I was like, this is different, and so the first thing they did, the staff there at Mod Pizza was they said, have you eaten at a Mod Pizza before? Right? And I didn't think anything of it, but then they started explaining it, and it really is different. So Mod Pizza, it is a chain. There are Mod Pizzas all over the country, all over the U.S., and what's interesting about it is they have this really distinct philosophy on pizza, right? And that is, one, they pretty much just make medium pizzas, right? So one of the things that's different, so Mod Pizza is very different from a traditional pizza joint in the following ways, right? One, their whole approach to pizza is different, okay? So one of the things right out of the gate that will catch anybody who's paying attention is they do not sell large pizzas. They also do not deliver pizza, right? They make a medium pizza. That's it, right? Now that medium pizza costs $7.87, which is very, very low, right? I think that's a great price for a medium pizza, right? Actually, I shouldn't say that. That's not a low price for a medium pizza. It is a low price for the pizza you get from Mod. And I'm going to explain that in a minute, right? So it's a fair price, right? And when I explain what they do with a pizza, it's really a great price, in my opinion. All right, so they don't sell large pizzas, and they don't deliver pizza, which means, like, right out of the gate, they're saying something. Like, the whole way, I should say this too. They sell mini pizzas, but the pricing on them is like $5.80, and it's kind of like, it's good if you have a kid and you want to get the kid a medium pizza, you can do that. It's not the best value, right? But they do have mini pizzas, right? But they sell very, very few of them, I think, considering, like, most people get a Mod, right? So when you go to Mod Pizza, you just go in and you say, I want a Mod, and then you tell them what you want on it, right? So, and generally, their business structure is the medium pizza. Their entire business is built around the medium pizza, which is really, and once you understand where they're heading, it's phenomenal, right? So here's the issue. The medium pizza that you get from them can have any toppings, right? So they have just about every topping under the sun that I have ever seen on a pizza, ready to go, ready to put on your pizza. And they take this thin, doughy crust, pizza crust, and then they put red sauce on it, or they put white sauce on it, or they put barbecue sauce on it, whatever you want. Then they put, any kind of cheese you want on it, usually mozzarella, and then you can get anything else. You can get pepperoni, sausage, ground beef, bacon, artichoke hearts, arugula, garlic, just a million, like, no less than, not joking, like 20 to 40 ingredients. It's ridiculous. Sun-dried tomatoes, and, like, the list just goes on and on and on. And basil leaves, and, just everything and anything under the sun. They have all these different kinds of cheeses. They have, like, Gorgonzola cheese. They have Asiago cheese. They have mozzarella cheese. They have just, like, it's crazy. Like, it's just really a high level of really super, super custom ingredients, right? Now, what's really fascinating is their pricing for a Mod pizza is $7.87, no matter what you get on that pizza, right? So it doesn't matter. You can get 7 toppings on that pizza. You can get artichoke hearts and pepperoni and garlic and minced garlic. You can get pesto sauce on it. You can get Canadian bacon and regular bacon. All of those, right? And it's going to be $7.87. If you get some mixture of them, it's going to be $7.80, right? If you get any topping setting that you want, any customization on that medium pizza, it's going to be the same price. And this was what blew my mind. When I got a medium pizza from that place for the first time, I went up to the counter and I said, and they said, "What did you get?" And I said, "I got a Mod pizza." And they said, "Great, Mod pizza, $7.87. They did not ask what was on that pizza, because they don't care what's on that pizza, right? They're agnostic to pizza toppings, right? So they're just like, whatever you want to get, go hog wild, we'll put it on there for you. And they build your pizza for you, and you just tell them what you want, and then they put it together, right? And then they throw it in a pizza oven, and they cook it in 5 minutes, right? A very high heat. It's a thin crust. It cooks, right? And that's it. Like, that is their whole shtick, right? Now, here's what blows my mind, right? Is once you realize that, so here's what people get. People get upset when they understand Mod. People who don't understand Mod, they're like, "Hey, what if I want a cheese pizza?" Right? Now, that is a valid question, and here is the answer. You are out of luck, right? If you order a cheese pizza at Mod, you're not going to get a great value, right? And you really probably overpaid for what you just got, right? So people who want cheese pizza are not going to be, if that's what you eat all the time, Mod is probably not a great place for you, okay? Now here's the thing. If you say, hey, people who get a cheese pizza aren't going to get the best value, and then you say, get whatever you want on your pizza, that changes the game. Because what it tells you is that every other place in the world that makes pizza has overcomplicated pizza to an immense amount. So today, I brought a friend. Now, I've taken multiple people to Mod Pizza, and for the first time, somebody was really impressed the way I was, right? A lot of people, it takes them a while to understand it. And I have to admit, that is a problem with Mod Pizza in that it is a restaurant you need to explain to people. And the reason you need to explain the restaurant to people is because every other pizza place in the world charges per topping. And they make large pizzas, right? So the reason why it's important that Mod Pizza does not charge for extra toppings and only sells medium pizzas is because of the pricing of those pizzas. You can get everybody in your family an individual medium pizza, and probably one or two people in your family will split one of those pizzas. So rather than argue or even discuss for a long time how this pizza is going to be made, this half is going to have this on it, this half is going to have this on it, right? You can just get everybody their own pie, and then they can go and really get exactly what they want. So I would say that Mod is uncompromised pizzas at an incredible good price, right? So I went with a friend of mine today. His name is Dennis, and we had a really, it was a nice lunch, right? I got red sauce on my medium pizza. I got red sauce and mozzarella and ground beef and bacon, and that was a very, very tame pizza by Mod standards. My buddy got red onions. He got artichoke hearts. He got chicken, right? And I think he had something else on there too, right? Oh, and then he got pesto sauce, which kind of drizzle on top, right? He really liked it, right? And we were talking about it, and he said, I would never order this pizza anywhere else, right? And the reason why was it's like $2.50 per topping. It would be $10 extra to get this pizza, and because of that, I just don't, right? And so I could not get this pizza at another place. I could absolutely get it, but because of their pricing, I would never get it, which means that functionally I can't get it, right? Which I definitely understand that logic, right? So Mod Pizza is really revolutionizing pizza, and I think the one thing that I would like, we used to have Dunkin' Donuts has been around forever. Then Krispy Kreme came in and ate their lunch for 5 years, right? Maybe 3 years. And they straightened up. They fixed their box. They made, they made sure they had breakfast sandwiches. They made their people nicer. They really fixed their business, right? And I'm hoping that Mod pressures the rest of the industry to make it so that it doesn't matter what you want on your pizza. It's the same cost, right? Because really, come on, man. Those extra, 12 slices of ham on your pizza, does it cost that much? I don't know. Or I just feel like this is a really awesome business model. And one of the other things that it taught me, Mod Pizza taught me a lesson. It says, if you try to solve a problem for one person, your solution really may be causing a problem that you don't see for everyone else. All right? So to me, why on earth do we have a pizza industry that is structured to be best for the people who order the lamest pizza, right? Everybody else suffers, so people who want a cheese pizza are going to get the best value, which is silly, right? And I didn't realize any of this until I saw Mod's business strategy, right? Their business model, and it is a brilliant business model. So I am super hyped about Mod Pizza. I am saying it right now. If you don't have a Mod Pizza around you, call their headquarters and ask them for one. If you haven't seen a Mod Pizza, hit Google and find out where the nearest Mod Pizza is. And if that Mod Pizza is within 50 miles of you, drive to it and get yourself an awesome medium pizza with what you want on it. And take someone you love and let them get a medium pizza with what they want on it. This, like, Mod Pizza is America. Mod Pizza is modern. Mod Pizza is awesome. I am a huge, huge fan of Mod Pizza because it is a business that makes you think about how we approach simple things in this world, and how with, new modernization, you can really make things a lot better. And by the way, there's no technology being used in Mod Pizza except the innovative idea that pizza should not be complicated. Pizza pricing should not be complicated, right? And it certainly should be pricing so that people ordering the lamest pizza are getting the best value. We shouldn't have an industry that is modeled around people who order the lamest thing within that structure. So that is my take on Mod Pizza. And if you're, go out and find your Mod Pizza. And I'm just going to give a shout out to all the Mod Pizza employees out at Glen Mills, PA. You guys do an amazing job. I'm so happy that your shop is near us, and I think you're doing a fantastic job. Take care, everybody.